Okay, now question number 4. This one is a number pattern. Okay, we are entering into number pattern. In grade 11, mainly we study two number pattern. One is a linear pattern, the other one is quadratic pattern. Okay, linear pattern, the example, before I attempt this question, let me explain what is linear. You know already this one, but for those who are struggling, please. Linear pattern is like this. The first difference is common. Okay, so I will show an example that like 3, then 7, then 11, then 15. This one is a linear pattern. Linear pattern. What is the reason? When you take the first difference, 7 minus 3 is 4, 11 minus 7 is 4, and 15 minus 11, 4, it's going to go like that. Did you see that? When you take, this is the question, number pattern, the given number pattern, and the first difference is same, common. Is it clear? So if it is a linear pattern, general term, how do we get it? Formula is Tn is equal to An plus B. This is the formula. Only use it. Don't use the Tn formula for quadratic here. So first you have to identify the given number pattern is linear or quadratic, because you are studying only linear and quadratic in grade 11. Clear? So what is the value of A? A is always this common difference. What is that? 4, isn't it? So Tn is equal to 4n. Then what is B? B is always first term minus common difference. B is formula is T1 first term minus common difference A. So which is going to be 3 minus 4, that is minus 1. Is it clear? So this is the general term. This general term representing all the terms in that pattern by replacing n with that particular number. For example, third term. What is the third term? 11. You can get it replacing n with 3, because T3 is 11. That is 4 times 3 is 12 minus 1, 11. So like that, the general term, first of all, you have to understand it is representing each term. Second term, how do we get it? Replace n with 2. That is T2 is equal to 4 times 2 minus 1. How do we get T4? 4 times 4 minus 1. That is 16 minus 1. It's going to be 15. Clear? So that is a linear pattern. Now coming to quadratic pattern. Quadratic pattern, first difference is not same. First difference is a linear pattern and the second difference is same. Okay, let me write one example, that is 8, 10, then 14, then 20, 28. Look at this pattern. When you take the first difference, what is that? 10 minus 8, that is 2, then 14 minus 10, that is 4, 20, it's a very simple one, 20 minus 40, that is 6, 28 minus 20, that is going to be 8. Did you see that? So in the previous one we see all of them same, but here it is not. But at the same time, what is this number? This number is a linear pattern because their difference is going to be same. That is the second difference. 4 minus 2 is what? Is 2. 6 minus 4 is 2. 8 minus 6 again 2. Did you see that one? So first difference is not same, not the same number, but second differences are same, which means that is the indication of a new pattern. What is that? Quadratic pattern that you are studying in grade 11. Here Tn, once you realize that this pattern is quadratic pattern, Tn formula is an square plus bn plus c. Don't use this one, okay, because it's quadratic pattern. So you have to use Tn formula very carefully. You need to know first which pattern is given. Clear? All right. So here, how do you get the value of A? You can find we are using a formula. 2A is equal to this common difference, second difference, that is 2 here. Therefore, A is equal to 2 divided by 2, that is 1. Then how do you find B? Next formula is 3A plus B is equal to first term of the first difference, that is 2 again here. That is 3 times A is 1, we know that, plus B is equal to 2. That is B is equal to 3 goes, 3 times 1 is 3. When 3 goes other side, is going to be minus, that is 2 minus 3, answer is minus 1. Then because many of you know this already, how do you find C? always a plus b plus c is equal to first term in the quadratic pattern. That is 8. That is a is 1, then minus 1 plus c is equal to 8. 1 minus 1 is 0, that is c is equal to 8. Therefore, Tn is equal to an square, that is 1n square minus 1n then plus 8. So this is how we are finding. So I think you got an idea of what is quadratic pattern and what is linear pattern. Don't make any mistakes because questions are coming from this side. Now let's just jump into this question. Okay. 4.1 given the sequence 7, 12, 17, that is I'm going to do 4.1.1. 4.1.1. Write down the next two terms of the sequence. What type of sequence? At this stage I don't know. Let me check. If I get the first difference same, it is linear, or second difference same, it's quadratic. At this stage I don't know. So 12 minus 7 is 5, then 17 minus 12. Always when you take a difference, second term minus first term, any two consecutive terms if you check it, okay? Second term, no matter how, maybe second term sometimes smaller than first term, but doesn't matter, go by the rule. 17 minus 12 is 5. Sometimes you will get the difference negative number, okay? That's why I'm saying this. So we can see that first difference is same, which means what type of pattern is this one? Linear, not quadratic. Now can you find next two terms? So you know that this also 5. So 17 plus 5, which is going to be 22. Then next difference also 5. 22 plus 5 is going to be 27. So when you look at those numbers, 7, 12, 17, 22, 27, 32, 37, 42, 47, 52, 57. See, a particular type of numbers are forming. Did you see that one? Okay, so it's a linear pattern. Now 4.1.2. What is that? Determine the general sequence. Now you know that if it is a linear pattern, what is the formula? Tn is equal to an plus b, where a is equal to 5n, b is what? 7 minus 5, which is going to be 2. So we got it. This is the answer, 5n plus 2. So any term, if you want to find, just you need to know which term you want to find. For example, third term, 5 times 3 plus 2, that is 17. If you want to know sixth term, 5 times 6 plus 2 is going to be 32. Do you see that one? Any term we can find use if you have general term. So general term is very important. It is representing all the terms, okay? Yeah, general behavior is 5n plus 2. Now determine 12 to the power 5. If 12 to the power 5 will be a term in the above sequence. Okay, so in fact that question is not complete. Which term is 12 to the power 5? Isn't it? Which term will be the term in the above? Which term is that? You have to find which term is 12 to the power 5. So how do we do that one? So such a situation, what are you going to do? 4.1.3. We don't know which term is that. So you just general term Tn is equal to 12 to the power 5. This is how you have to write. Clear? Tn is equal to 12 to the power 5. We don't know which term is that. So general term, we can make use of the idea of general term. Tn is equal. Guys, it's like this. T1 is 7. T2 is 12. T3 is 17. If it continue like that, there is a term 12 to the power 5 is given. Which term? So we are just write Tn. Let Tn be 12 to the power 5. Now you have to find the value of n. That is, what is Tn? We already got it. 5n plus 2 is equal to 12 to the power 5. Now simplify it. You can use the calculator. 5n is equal to 12 to the power 5. 2 goes other side of minus 2. Therefore, n is equal to 12 to the power 5 minus 2 divided by 5. When you do that one, you will get 49,766. 49,766 the term, which means 49, because the value of n we got it, 49,766 is equal to 12 to the power 5. This is how you have to get the answer. Is it clear? Now 4.1.4, you have to write it in words. What is that? Explain why any positive number ending with the 2 will form the part of the sequence. This is quite obvious because general term is what? 5n plus 2. So any term, if you want to find, multiply by 5 and then add 2. So always the pattern, you can see that it is ending 7, then 12, then 17, then 32. So any term that is ending with the 2 is part of the sequence, because general term, how do you get it? Multiply by 5 and add 2. You have to just write it. Therefore, any term that any positive term, because of course this is an increasing sequence, 7, 12, 17. So it's obviously starting number is 7, and obviously as it goes, what will happen? You will see positive numbers. So any term ending, any number ending with the 2 is part of this. So 222 is part of this one. 352 is part of this term. This pattern. Okay. So not only ending with the 2, ending with the 7 also part of this one, because any number multiply by 5, you will get what? Either the unit place I am talking, it's ending with either 5 or 0, isn't it? Okay, then we are adding with the 2. So you just write it down, because the general term is multiply by 5 and plus 2. Therefore, the numbers in the sequence will always end in 2, or a 7 as multiplies of 5. Clear? So just write it down. That is the answer. All right, now we can move to question number 4.2. Guys, let me move to the next question, that is 4.2. Given the sequence, here also they did not reveal what type of sequence is this one. It can be linear or quadratic. Write down the value of the next term of the sequence. Let me write the sequence, that is 3, 9, 17, 27, etc. Take the first difference. If it is same, then it is a linear. If it is not same, then it can be something else. 9 minus for you it's quadratic, because in grade 12 you will study one more pattern, that is geometric pattern. Okay, so you have to check the criteria of all this and finalize what type of pattern is this one. So 9 minus 3 is 6, then 17 minus 9 is 8, 27 minus 17 is 10. Yeah, I can see that this is obviously it is not a linear pattern, so it is quadratic. 8 minus 6 is 2, then 10 minus 8 is again 2, so it's quadratic. Second difference, this is our first difference, and this one is our second difference. So second difference same means it is quadratic. I hope you know this. Then find out one more question, what will be the next one, that is this number here. What is this number? So look at the pattern. First difference 6, 8, 10, then next number must be 12, isn't it? Then 27 plus 12, you are adding the difference, you will get the next one. Okay, so 27 plus 12 will give you this one. What is that? 39. That is the answer. 4.2.1 answer is 39. Okay, because 27 plus 12. So I know the first difference is linear pattern. Is it clear? Okay. Now the next question is determine the expression for nth term, 4.2.2. Because it's a linear pattern, quadratic pattern, so the formula is Tn is equal to an square plus bn plus c. So what is a, guys? 2a is equal to second difference, that is 2. Same like the example that I showed you. A is equal to 2 divided by 2, answer is 1. So I got the value of a. Then how do I find the value of b? Formula is 3a plus b, because 2a used it here. Then next one is 3a plus b is equal to the first term of linear pattern, isn't it? In that, I mean the first term of first difference. What is that? 6. So 3 times 1 plus b is equal to 6, because a we found already. That is 3 plus b is equal to 6. That is b is equal to 6 minus 3. Answer is 3 again. 6 minus 3 is 3. Then last one, a plus b plus c is equal to first term of the given quadratic pattern. What is that? 3. Which is going to be a is 1, b is 3 plus c is equal to 3, which is going to be 4 plus c is equal to 3. That is c is equal to 3, 4 goes other side, minus 4. Answer is minus 1. So we got it. That how many marks? 5 marks. So just write it. Tn is equal to a with the 1, that is 1n square, that is n square, plus b is 3n, then c is minus 1. So we got it. So this is how we do it. I think many of you know this question. Then 4.2.3. Calculate the value of the first term that is greater than 269. First term that is greater than 269. So which term is 269? We can do this question 2 ways. You can go with the inequality, or straight away you need to know which term is 269. Then just add 1, you will get the next term, isn't it? Yes, I mean I'm talking about the value of n. Okay, for example 269 is 50th term, then which term? 51st term, isn't it? Yeah, you can get it like that. So I don't know which term is 269. So I'm just assuming that let Tn is equal to 269. Okay, then what is Tn? N square plus 3n minus 1 is equal to 269. Now simplify it. Quadratic formula. It is a quadratic equation. If you see this side, make it 0, bringing this side. Don't send a minus. Many learners are doing. I saw that in the test that you wrote. Please don't do it. You have to make this side, right hand side is 0, that is n square, because you are going to use quadratic formula. Plus 3n minus 1, 269 comes this side, minus 269 is equal to 0. Is it clear? That is n square plus 3n minus 1 minus 269 is minus 270 is equal to 0. Clear? Now we can see what is a, what is b, and what is. I'm not going to use quadratic formula because you know how to do it. I even showed in the previous questions. So when you use quadratic formula, or you can factorize if you think can, okay, but I suggest you to use quadratic formula. That is a safe side. You will get two values of n, that is n is equal to 15 or minus 18. 15 or minus 18. Of course, minus 18 is not applicable because you are looking for n. N is number of terms always positive. So 15th term is 269, which means what is the next one? It should be 16th term, T16, 16th term, and they want to know the value of the next term. So go to the formula and replace n with the 16. What is T16? What is the formula? This is the formula, isn't it? Replace n with the 16. That is 16 square plus 3 times 16 minus 1. When you use that one in the calculator, it will give you 303. 303. That is the next term after 269. Clear? That's how we do it. Alright guys, now we are going to do 4.3. What is 4.3? A quadratic pattern. They said that it is a quadratic pattern. So you have to think all the properties of quadratic pattern. Isn't it? You know quadratic pattern. Second difference is same. Then what is given? A second term. Remember, first term is not there. Second term is 6. Third term is 2. Fifth term is minus 18. Calculate the second difference of the pattern. So guys, it's already given that it is a quadratic pattern. So 4.3. It's a quadratic pattern where first term I'm just writing x there because it is not there. Then second term is 6. Then third term is 2. Fourth term is not there because I used x already. Then let me write y there. Then fifth term is minus 18. Yeah, this is how it is given. So you have to find the second difference of the pattern. So just find out x and y, then we can finish off this question. Then now the next question is calculate the first term, that is the value of x. So we know that if it is a quadratic pattern, the properties first difference. Let me find the first difference. Though two values are missing, but you just continue as if it is given. First difference. What is that? 6 minus x. Okay. Then 2 minus 6, that is going to be negative 4. Then y minus 2, because I don't know what is y, so let me write it y minus 2. Then minus 18 minus y, minus 18 minus y. Second term minus first term. If you take any two consecutive terms, second term minus first term, so you will get it. And we know that these, though we don't know exact numbers, but one thing that is sure, they are linear pattern, isn't it? Okay. Now, since it's a quadratic pattern, if you take the one more difference and one thing that is sure, what is that? They are same, isn't it? Yes, because here we don't know that same number because x and y, in terms of x and y. But let me write it that one. What is the second difference? Minus 4 minus this binomial. If you write anything after minus binomial, use bracket. 6 minus x. Then this one is what? Y minus 2 minus, that is plus 4. Isn't it? Y minus 2 minus 4 is plus 4. So remember, that is very important. Then here it is minus 18 minus y. You have to take minus y minus, so you have to use a bracket, y minus 2. So these are the second difference, and it is sure that they are same because it's a quadratic pattern. Now we can make use of that property to find the value of y. Just equate this one and this one, they are same. So what is y minus y? Let me write it. Y minus 2 plus 4 is equal to minus 18 minus y, then open the bracket, minus y plus 2. Minus times y is minus y, minus times minus 2 is plus 2. Now simplify, you will get the value of y. If you know the value of y, we can find the second difference. Is it clear? Alright, so let me do it. That is, simplify it. Y minus 2 plus 4 is plus 2 is equal to minus y is minus 2y, minus 18 plus 2 is minus 16. Is it clear? Okay. Now the like terms. Y minus 2y comes this side is plus 2y is equal to numbers on the right hand side. Minus 16 is already there on the right hand side. Leave it as it is. Then plus 2 goes other side, minus 2. So we are almost there. Minus this y plus 2y is 3y is equal to minus 18. Therefore, y is equal to, divide both sides 3. That is minus 18 divided by 3. Answer is minus 6. We got it. The value of y, we got it. Though it is not asked here, but they want what? First question, 4.3.1. What is that? 3.1. You have to find the value of the second difference, isn't it? So we can get it easily because you know the value of y. So what is the second difference? You can take any second, see, with the y. So I'm just taking this one. That is y minus 2 plus 4, and y you have to replace with the minus 6. That is minus 6 minus 2 plus 4. You will get the answer. So it's going to be what? Which is equal to, when you do it, it's minus 8 plus 4, which is going to be minus 4. That is the second difference. Or you can take this one and substitute. So different ways we can do it. That minus 4 is the answer. Now you have to look for the first term. what is the first term. Okay. Alright guys, so now I'm going to do 4.3.2. 4.3.2. Okay, now we know the value of y, we got it. That is the fourth term. What was that? It is minus 6. You still remember the value of y is minus 6. So let me write it. First term is still unknown, that we are going to find. Second term is 6. Third term is 2. Fourth term, now it is very simple. Fourth term is what we got it. What is that? Minus 6, the value of y. Okay, not the second difference, it is the y value I am talking. Second difference is the answer to the previous question, that is minus 4, we got it. Then minus 18. Clear. Now can you find the value of x? You can get it, just go by that pattern. First difference is leave it that one. Second difference, 2 minus 6 is minus 4. Then minus 6 minus 2 is minus 8. Then minus 18 minus that's going to be minus 12, isn't it? Then what could be this one? Can you guess? This linear pattern, minus 12. No, we have to subtract. This, did you see the nature of those numbers? Minus 4, minus 8, minus 12. Then this number, the one that I circled there, what could be that number? And what is the second difference is minus 4, that we got it already. Minus 4. Answer to the previous question. So this minus 4 minus minus 4 will be this one, isn't it? What is that? It is 0. Clear? Because minus 12 minus minus 4 is going to be minus 8. Then minus 8 minus minus 4 is minus 4. So it's going to be 0. Which means what is the value of x? This 6 minus 0, that is x is equal to 6 minus 0. We are just doing in the reverse order, which is going to be what? 6. So the first term, t1 is equal to 6. Is it clear? This one is going to be 6.